love you so much, Carrie. And I meant every word of that proposal yesterday. A life without you part of it is very pointless, I think.
I feel the same way.
Then why haven't you said yes?
Ross, I just want to wait until all this chaos is behind us. Marrying you was the most wonderful thing in my whole life. And when Alan is found, there are going to be more investigations, more people that you and I both love are going to be questioned by the police, and I don't want any of that mess to affect how we feel about each other. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand that. Actually, I debated yesterday as to whether or not to propose. For much the same reason, but then I decided that we are entitled to all the happiness we can find. You know, don't you, the most important thing is that we met each other and fell in love. I'm clinging to that now. Now more than ever.
Well, I must say it was quite a stroke of luck you had, Mr. Bauer. Coming so close to you, Mr. Spaulding, and your daughter yesterday.
Yeah, we just missed him by a matter of hours. Manuel and I had showed those pictures around to everybody in town who'd look at them, and we'd given up. Actually, we'd gone to this restaurant for a cup of coffee, and the waiter recognized the picture of my daughter. Oh. I tell you, I think I'm near the end of my search.
Well, I hope so. Orotava is a small place, and, you know, everybody knows everybody else, so it seems to me that maybe Mr. Spaulding must seldom come into town if nobody else you show the pictures to recognize them.
I just wish I had a picture of Wayne Jennings. I'll bet you anything he's the one who was flying that helicopter the villagers saw, and I'll bet you anything else that Alan Spaulding and my daughter were the passengers.
Well, here's what they were seeing. One of my men tells me a farmer claims to have seen the helicopter take us a fly due south and vanish behind these mountains here in back of Orotava.
Mm-hmm. That's awfully rough terrain back there, I can see that.
Yes, and I hope you're not considering combing those mountains and backtracks. Even I, who was born in Tenerife, I know the island like the back of my hand, would not dare do such a foolish, foolhardy thing.
I'll do whatever it takes to find my daughter and to bring Alan Spaulding back to Springfield for questioning. Right now, I'm going to count on my luck holding out. I think Jennings is going to come back here sometime. So all I have to do is sit and wait.
I wish you didn't have to go back to Orotava today, sweetheart.
Well, I hope you know I'd much rather spend the time here with you, but I've got things to do, and I can't put them off. We spent so much time shopping yesterday, I didn't have time to get to the currency exchange.
But, Alan, what do we need money for here? We're miles away from everything.
Well, darling, we always need supplies, and I like to be prepared in case of any emergency that might arise. Also, I want to call Ross and see how things are with the business. And I'll try to put a call through to Bert or Mike. That'll put your mind at ease on that score.
Yes, I will.
I won't be long.
You know, I still can't understand why you're not going to use the helicopter. I mean, it takes a lot longer to drive down there by jeep.
Wayne checked out the engines on the copter after our trip yesterday and realized that there was a worn part that needed replacing, so he's going to go into town and try and pick one up today.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just don't know what's wrong with me today. I've just been thinking such foolish thoughts. I just wish you didn't have to go.
Oh. Well, look who's here.
Oh.
I thought you'd both like to see how charming your son looks in the new clothes you bought for him yesterday.
Say goodbye to Daddy now.
Well, I can at least say goodbye to you, and you be a good boy. I really do hate leaving him.
I know, you know, I've gotten spoiled ever since we've started the second honeymoon. I'm used to having you all to myself 24 hours a day.
Mr. Spaulding, the jeep's ready whenever you are.
Thank you, Wayne. I'll see you later today.
All right, and you take care of yourself. And Wayne, you drive carefully.
Is anything wrong, Mrs. Spaulding?
I don't know. I didn't want to make Alan worried by saying anything, but I've just had this feeling all day. I just can't put my finger on it. It's probably nothing, but
Why don't I go and start on some lunch then?
All right, thank you.
And now, the award-winning Guiding Light.
Hey, morning, everybody.
Morning,
Hi.
Hi.
What's in the bag?
Well, I feel a little silly carrying it around, but that's my monkey suit for tonight. Yeah, I figured I better bring it over this morning. Once I get going over there, I'm not going to get a break until tonight, and you two and Mom and Derek walk in for the big bash.
Well, don't overdo it. We want you in top form.
Ah, don't worry about me. I'm so wired I could wrestle a pickup truck, not even break a sweat. Listen, I can't invite you over for lunch today because I'm going to be so busy with the changing the name at the last minute and all, okay?
Yeah, sure, I understand.
Okay.
Excuse me. Before this, Miss Parker.
Morning.
Hi, Tony. I want to wish you good luck for tonight. I know how much this means to you.
Well, thanks. I feel a lot better after our little talk yesterday. Maybe I'm not so crazy to want a better kind of life.
It must be genetic. You're not the only dreamer in the Reardon family.
Hillary, I'd really appreciate it if you wouldn't compare me with Nola. She's really been getting on my nerves lately. You know what she did yesterday? I'm working late in the office in the afternoon. I come out, and she's in the bar there having coffee with Josh Lewis like she owns the place.
Well, that's funny. She was here yesterday, and she broke an appointment with Sarah because she said she had to rush back to her job.
I'll never figure her out. I gave up trying years ago.
Oh, I just wish she hadn't conned Floyd into taking her to this opening.
You know, it's incredible, Nola. I'd never know.
Honest?
Honest, look, this outfit is gorgeous. You couldn't even tell it's maternity clothes. You know what it looks like?
What?
Some expensive designer creation.
Boy. Oh, Gracie, in a couple weeks, no designer in the world's going to be able to cover the fact that I'm pregnant. So these next few weeks really have to count.
You know, I have to admit, Nola, I really had my doubts about you taking this job. But now I think you're really lucked out. I mean, you've got a great job. You've got a generous boss that buys you things like that.
You know, the thing that worries me, Gracie, though, is why is Mr. McCord so concerned that I'm pregnant? And why is he so interested in who the father is? And why did he buy me these clothes? These pregnant clothes?
Well, look, you don't even ask. Just relax and enjoy it. You know, even Mrs. Renfield was friendly and nice when I came in. When she gave me this coffee and these crescent rolls.
Yeah. Well, you know, she can be really nice, too, but she's just like he is. I mean, following me all around the house, asking me all sorts of questions about who the father is and all that stuff.
Did you tell them it was Floyd?
No, I didn't tell them it was Floyd. I just said a story to cover it.
Nola, you said you're on a campaign to quit lying.
Gracie, it wasn't a lie. It was more like I wished it to be true.
You know, I'll never forget that day when you came into the shop last summer and you were all excited about going to Las Vegas with some guy. You were going to get married and start a whole new life.
Yeah. I'll never forget it. Really hurt a lot. Never been so humiliated in my life. Tell you one thing, Gracie. I made a list. I made a list of all the people that were responsible for what I had to go through. And someday, somehow, I'm going to make them pay for it.
Nola, you are starting to sound like your boss when you told me you heard him on the phone saying he was going to make some guy pay for something. Remember that?
Well, whatever. It's just, I'm glad I didn't lose my job after going to the police about that hat thing.
I'll say. Look, I better get back to my job if I want to keep it.
Okay.
Look, you have a great time tonight.
All right.
And, be sure and give Tony my love.
Okay, all right. Great, wait a minute. Why don't you come? Why don't you tell him that yourself? You can come to the bar. There'll be plenty of room. That's where he's going to be working.
Well, I don't know. You never know. I might do that if I can find something to wear.
Oh, you can find something to wear. Come on, you can sit with Floyd and I at our table. It's going to be a really special table, too, because Josh Lewis picked it out personally.
Josh Lewis? Did you see him? Did he call you here?
No. I went by the restaurant. We had this wonderful little talk and everything. That's why I don't want the dress to look like a pregnant dress.
I can't believe you, Nola. You have got so many irons in the fire right now.
Well, Grace, you know, that's the funny thing about life. Things can work out the way you want them to if you're clever, you know. So I'm just going to make sure I'm going to do my best so I have a good future for me and my baby before I go into hiding for the last month.
Well, my money's on you, kid.
Morgan, if we're gonna have breakfast, we're gonna have to hurry.
I'll be right there.
Oh, something smells good. What is it?
Waffles, hot maple syrup, and sausages.
Oh. Wait a minute. How can we afford so much better breakfast than dinners?
Because it's a special occasion. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, my goodness. You are too much, Miss Nelson. You know, come here.
No. First you have to blow out the candle.
Oh.
No, first you have to make a wish.
Okay. I hope that wish comes true. I wish we'd always be as...
No, don't tell me. Then it won't come true.
Look, I'm not superstitious. And nothing in the world could ever change what we have going right now.
Happy birthday. I hope this is going to be a birthday you'll never forget.
Senor Bob, I have been talking to some of the villagers. They say they have seen an American pilot land a helicopter several times before on that same spot where it was sighted yesterday.
Great. Then all we got to do is sit and wait for Jennings to come back. The only thing is, if he was here yesterday, it might be quite a while before he came back. Did you happen to check with any of those villagers about which of these villas were using Orotava for supplies?
Yes, I have a list of such places and a general description of where they are.
Good for you. Let's see. Some of these places are miles apart. Looks like you couldn't get up there except by helicopter.
Yes, that's true.
Well, I'm not going to just sit around. I think what I'll do is I'll check with some of the real estate places and see if any of these places have been rented in the last few days.
Well, I have several friends who work for the largest real estate agency in Puerto de la Cruz. I know they have handled such unique and expensive properties in the past.
Well, would you make a few phone calls and see if any of these places have been rented to a guy named Langley or Jennings?
Yes, I'll try, senor. Sí, cómo no. Gracias.
I keep wondering if Dad ever received my letter because I haven't heard back from him and it worries me a little. In fact, I haven't heard from anyone. I hope nothing's gone wrong back home. It's beautiful here in Tenerife, Grandma, but I miss my family. Alan's in Orotava this afternoon and he's planning to call Ross at the office and then try to reach you or Dad. So maybe he'll have some word when he gets back. I'm praying Ross will tell him the Diane Ballard case has been solved by now, because I know it's been weighing very heavily on Alan's mind.
Mrs. Spaulding, excuse me.
Yes, Emily, what is it?
I thought I should tell you. I've just had a terrible shock in the nursery.
Is Alan Michael all right?
Yes. He's fine. He's sleeping soundly after his lunch. Well, it's probably just my imagination, but after I gathered up the laundry, I went back into the nursery to check on Alan Michael, and... well, I thought I saw something moving outside the window. No, it's all right. I looked outside, and I didn't see anyone. It's probably just a shadow from the afternoon sun or something, but... well, I feel ever so much better now that I've told you about it. I also feel a little foolish.
No, Emily, you shouldn't feel foolish. The first night we were here, Alan thought that he heard something or someone outside of the villa also. I mean, but it wasn't anything. It's just that we're so isolated from everything, and we don't even have a phone.
I know. If either one of us could fly a helicopter, perhaps I wouldn't feel so jumpy. But with the Jeep gone, both men away, well, it just feels very lonely and isolated here.
I know. I was feeling lonely myself. That's why I started a letter to my grandmother.
Well, in that case, I'll let you get on with it. I'll go do the laundry and the ironing.
Oh, no, let me help you with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. You've had more than enough to do with all the work you've been doing with Alan Michael and everything.
Now, it may not be my place to say it, but it's so wonderful to see you both together. I'm so happy.
Thank you very much, Emily.
I'll go and see to Alan Michael.
All right.
See to Alan Michael.
All right. I wonder if this is anything important. Joe Bradley's address and phone number. Well, with a note to withdraw funds from the company account. I don't understand. Why would he have Joe Bradley's address and phone number in the first place? Well, no. I'd better ask Alan if it's important. Alan Michael all right?
Yes, he's fine. But something strange has happened. I know I did not leave the window open in the nursery. When I went in just now, I found it open.
Oh, Emily, I think that we're going to have to lock up the entire house until Alan and Wayne get back.
Yes, I think so, too. No, hold the baby. I'll go check on the rest of the windows and doors in the house.
All right, thank you very much, Emily. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay, Daddy. We'll be home soon. There's nothing for you to worry about, okay? Nothing at all.
Today's your last chance to get that $10 million delivered to me, Alan, or it'll be all over for you.
Do you have any idea how long it takes to get $10 million together in cash? I can't just walk into a bank.
I thought the great Alan Spaulding could do anything when it comes to money.
Don't push me too far, Joe. I warned Diane from the first never to trust you, and she might be alive today if she'd only listened to me.
Well, I think you found out too late that Diane was the one who couldn't be trusted. Now, I just want the money and to get out of town. But before I go, it may be of some comfort for you to know that one of your cohorts will be paying plenty, too.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't see any harm in telling you that Henry Chamberlain has almost as much to hide as you do. And thanks again to Diane, I'm going to collect on that one, too. I may have hated Diane's guts, and I'm certainly glad she's dead. But I have to give the devil her due. She left me an annuity, and I'll always be grateful for it. The same annuity that will send you to prison.
Mr. Spaulding?
Hello, Wayne. Sit down. Have a glass of wine with me.
Thank you. The Jeep's all ready to go for the return trip. And I think you should take a taxi or walk into Orotava. We don't want to draw a crowd of curiosity seekers like we did yesterday.
Yes, you're probably right. So you wait here for me with the Jeep, will you? Now, you're sure that the helicopter's ready to take off at a minute's notice?
Yes, sir, and I've loaded all the emergency supplies I took from the company jet when we hangared it in Casablanca.
Good. Now, I can't tell you how grateful I am for all your support, Wayne. Even knowing from the papers that I'm wanted for questioning in the death of Joe Bradley, you've trusted me implicitly.
Well, it isn't merely a question of trust, Mr. Spaulding. We've had an excellent working relationship for a number of years now. I respect you, but I admire a man who is doing what you are to protect his family.
Thank you. Well, I better walk into town. I'll see you in about an hour. Wayne, if I'm not back in 2 hours, I don't want you to come looking for me. I want you to drive straight up that mountain, help Emily pack, and then get Hope and the baby and Emily to Casablanca and on the jet and back to Springfield. Do you understand?
Yes, sir, but I don't understand why you're telling me this now.
I really can't explain it, and I didn't want to say anything to my wife before we left this morning, but... Well, I woke up with a presentiment of danger, and I'm not a superstitious man. It must be the pressure I've been living under lately. Well, hopefully I'll see you in an hour. But if not, I want you to remember what I told you.
Yes, sir, I will.
The Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Dawn, the dishwashing liquid that takes grease out of your way. And by delicious mountain-grown Folgers, mountain-grown for rich flavor.
Oh, you'll lose, Carrie. You'll lose, Carrie. You'll lose, Carrie.
How long do you think little Carrie will be around once she finds out the kind of manipulating con artist you really are?
Just because you've never had any true feelings for anybody, Diane. You'd like nothing better than to destroy a relationship you could never understand.
I know all about love. I've loved Alan Spaulding from the day I first met him. And one day, very soon, Alan will realize that he feels the same way.
Never. It'll never happen, Diane. Your so-called love for Alan Spaulding is as sick as everything else about you.
I can spread the truth about this little scheme of yours to get more control of the company by taking advantage of Amanda's mental condition just by picking up that telephone. It'll be all over Springfield in about 20 minutes. And Carrie Todd will find out about it in less time than that.
Diane, if you ever do anything like that, I'll...
What? Go on. Finish what you were saying.
You better pray that I never do.
I just left Henry's office on a little thing that we've got going. I wanted to tell you, Ross, that Diane kept very close records on all of her deals.
Meaning?
Meaning that I now know what she was holding over your head before she was killed.
Well, Mike Bauer and the Springfield police know all about that, too, Joe. So if you're thinking of anything...
I'm only thinking how it could foul up a lot of things for you if I start spreading the truth about your way of getting more control around here for Amanda by yourself.
I'm sorry, Joe, but your bluff is just not going to work.
It's no bluff. It's all very carefully documented in a diary that Diane kept. All of her schemes outlined in it. I'm not interested in the stocks that Diane wanted. I'll settle for a flat sum of about...
You'll settle for nothing, Bradley. Now listen, if you do have that diary, it means only one thing to me. You had to kill Diane Ballard in order to get it.
You're in no position to make threats, Marler. I just love to walk down the hall there to the graphics department, tell Carrie Todd just exactly what kind of...
Listen, if you ever go near Carrie Todd for any reason at all, you'll never live to talk about it.
What a solemn expression. I don't think I've ever seen you look like that before. What are you thinking about?
I was thinking to what lengths I would go to protect our love.
I'd do the very same thing.
I was also thinking, perhaps I had no right to ask you to marry me. At least not yet.
Kelly, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
I know it's going to be a very special day for you.
Well, your daughter already started off the bang this morning by fixing me a very special breakfast.
You know, I can remember having reservations about Morgan being so young to be married, but I have never seen her so dedicated or level-headed in her approach to anything as she's been in her approach to her marriage.
I agree with you. What are you doing here so early?
Amanda, I had an appointment with Sarah, so I thought I'd wait for her and drive her to the office.
Oh, how does it feel to be a working woman?
Oh, it feels wonderful. I
Yeah?
love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm also very glad that I can be there to support Amanda through all of this.
Yeah. Has, anyone heard anything from Ben?
Well, Alan had started a search, but now that Alan is gone, I don't know what's going to happen. Kelly, happy birthday.
Oh, come on.
It's your birthday. I didn't know that.
Oh,
You
yeah.
keeping it a secret or something?
Well, I was kind of trying, but then Justin said something about it, and it seems like one of the other clerks knows, so I think somebody's been saying something.
I didn't say anything.
Amanda, we better get going. Okay.
Sarah, thank you for all your help.
Well, you just keep those positive thoughts about Ben and Alan.
I'll try.
Happy birthday to you.
What is this? No, I really want to know who's been talking around here.
You're forgetting I'm very close to your godfather.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, at any rate, I better get back to work. Thanks.
Amanda, dear, I'm so sorry about everything going on in your life and that you can't be there tonight.
What do you mean by that, Vanessa?
Well, with all the headlines about Alan in the paper, I can understand why it would be very difficult for you to be out in public.
You're mistaken. I don't feel that way at all. I'm certainly not hiding out, and I'm not ashamed to be seen in public because I believe completely in my father's innocence. And when Mike finds him and brings him back so that he can explain the circumstances that have put him under suspicion, I'm going to tell him about certain disloyal company members who only supported the rumors of his guilt for their own selfish reasons. Goodbye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Allá arriba el padre, bajo el mar,
this is Nola Reardon, Mr. McCord's household supervisor, and I'm just wondering why the draperies weren't delivered this morning. No, I paid cash for them. Well, I think you should know that Mr. McCord has just recently moved to Springfield, and I think you would be interested in know that he has a 30-room mansion that he'd like to furnish. You're going to send a messenger right out? Yeah. Thank you. I kind of like having this power. Floyd?
Hi, Nola. Mrs. Renfield said it was okay for me to come up here and talk to you.
You're not supposed to be here till 7:30.
Well, that's why I came by. That more important reason. I can't tell you how I felt when I received this letter in the mail this morning. It's the first letter I ever got from you.
Well, I don't write many letters. It was a special circumstance.
Well, I don't know what they were, but I was really touched by your concern, the way you expressed it, and about me being the father.
Floyd, good Lord, get in here. The whole point of the letter was so that Mr. McCord and Mrs. Renfield wouldn't know that you were the father.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot for a minute. But I don't see why you have to make up this big story about somebody else being the father.
Sit down for a minute. I did it for your own protection. Because ever since I started working here, Mr. McCord and Mrs. Renfield have been very protective about me and the baby, asking all sorts of questions. Who the father is? Why isn't he here assuming his part of the responsibility? I'm afraid they're going to do something terrible to you.
Nola, you know that I would love to be around you more, and I would do anything that I
They're going to let the dogs loose on you or something. You're going to end up in a box in Mr. McCord's... Who is it?
Mr. McCord, Nola. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
Hi, Mr. McCord. Mrs. Renfield said it was okay for me to come up here. I just came by to tell you that I wouldn't be able to pick you up tonight because I have a rehearsal at the restaurant. So I'm sending a taxi to come and pick you up. Okay?
Well, that's very generous of you, Floyd, but I have a car and driver, and since I'm going to, I'll be glad to give Nola a lift.
Oh, well, that's very democratic of you, Mr. McCord, but it's not necessary.
Democratic? Why?
Well, you're being Nola's boss and everything. I just assumed that you wouldn't want to walk in the same place with one of your employees.
Oh, Floyd, I don't think of Nola as just an employee. And besides those class distinctions you were referring to, well, they're outmoded and...
Well, I guess that does it, huh? That solves everything. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just head on to the hospital.
Okay.
Oh, Nola, don't forget that it's Kelly's birthday tonight.
Right.
And I know that things have been very strained between you guys, but I just thought that if you picked up a card or something, it might help to patch things up. Okay. Nice seeing you, Mr. McCord.
Floyd? Kelly must be the medical student I met at Cedars Hospital the other day. I'm sorry that you had a falling out with a friend, Nola.
Well, sometimes that happens. You know, you get close to somebody and their wife gets jealous.
If you had this falling out a few months ago, that must have been just about the time you discovered you were pregnant.
Well, you're right about that.
Just dropped Kelly's present off at the restaurant so that he won't see it until they bring it in with the cake and stuff.
Good. Just glad you weren't here before when he was trying to figure out how everybody knew it was his birthday.
I hope he never finds out.
Surprise.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm on my way over to pick up the menus at the printers, but they're not going to be ready for a little while. Thought you might have a break.
Oh,
Oh, listen, if you could just spare for a minute while we finish this, I'll cover for.
I appreciate that. Morgan, I heard Kelly rehearsing last night. I think you're going to be real proud of her.
I can't wait. I know he's going to sing a song that I've never heard before, but that's all he told me.
Yeah, well, it's a good one.
bargain. Hi again. I almost slipped a little earlier about Kelly's birthday, but I think I managed to wiggle out of it.
I hope so.
Vanessa, don't forget your 5:30 appointment with Dr. McIntyre.
Thank you very much. Now, if there are any changes in her schedule, I'll be at the office or at the new hideout.
Oh, if you're worried about anything over there, everything's under control, so just relax.
Oh, thank you, Tony. I've got a million things to worry about other than the restaurant, but thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bert, I wish you'd reconsider and try to come tonight.
Thank you, Vanessa, and I wish you the very best, but I really feel I should be home this evening so that Michael knows where to reach me the minute he learns anything more about Hope now.
He was only a few feet away from me. I tell you, seeing Mike Bauer here has made up my mind about our next move.
What is it?
We've got to go back up that mountain, and I am telling Hope that we were leaving tomorrow morning. With Mike that close, we haven't got a moment to lose. He could find out where we are at any moment.
Where do you think we'll be safe?
I have no idea. We can discuss that on our way up the mountain. But we haven't got a minute to lose. Come on. He said he'd follow me to the ends of the earth. It was not an idle threat.
I just wanted to let you know I'm leaving now to keep an appointment at the hospital. Then I'm going to check into the restaurant before I go home to change my clothes.
Fine. Vanessa, is Henry in his office? There's some things I want to check with him before he leaves.
No, Daddy left to go home early today. I just hope he's strong enough to come to my opening tonight. I know a lot of it's concern over Alan, naturally.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Gary?
Glad to see that you two enjoyed your little vacation in the mountains while everybody was here trying to keep things together for you.
Oh, yes, yes. We had a marvelous time. Vanessa, thanks for asking. I kept in touch with Jennifer and Amanda because, after all, they are in charge, aren't they?
Good night.
Good night. Still want to go tonight?
Yes, I do. Absolutely. I'm going to go check my office, okay?
All right, I'll pick you up at 7:30.
If it's all the same to you, I just as soon meet at your apartment and go from there, okay?
Yeah, sure, fine. But if you
It
change...
just makes it easier for me, and then I get to drive the little car you gave me.
I see.
Okay?
All right.
Okay. I'll see you later.
All right.
I think that vacation did you both good.
Oh, I think so, too, yes.
Hello? Who? Oh, yes, Mr. Levitt.